All right, man. Is you rolling? Yeah, I might be. So I just seen this scrolling on Instagram, trying to knock as many videos as I can out right now. And it says Keyshawn Davis in recent interviews. So I don't know how true it is. It's a rumor. In recent interviews, it said that he's going to skip his next fight would be at welterweight. It says Mo boxing, no problems. I hope that's what it said. In a recent interview, Keyshawn Davis stated that he is planning to skip super lightweight and have his next fight be at welterweight. So I said credit to City Boxing. So let me see if I can pull this up. I mean, if that's the case, I mean, shout out to bro. I don't think it's a weight problem. I think this might be right here. So let me see if we can dish this up. But
2026, 2026 February, man. We got something planned in February for sure. Okay. Is it gonna be international or is it gonna be like stay local? It's gonna be out the country. Okay. That's a bet, man. Despite everything that you've been through, what was probably some of the key things that you learned that you will be able to take into the new year, new weight class, new camp? So what are some things that you learned that you would like to share? What is the new year? I'm actually looking at a different place. I'm actually looking at 147. Oh, so you just skipping? You just gonna jump up too? Okay. Yeah.
so you heard him. He said he planning on skipping 140, 140, 147. Now, why would one do that? Because 147 is dangerous. 147 has a lot of opportunity there. When you look at the 147-pound weight class, really, the big names don't come with the money. T.O. said this is last fight at welterweight. Sabril Matias, not a big name. Pitbull Cruz, really not a big name. Gary Anton Russell, not a big name. Hitchison, not a big name. So it's nothing but risk. And you got really good fighters like Oscar Durrett, Andy Hiroka, who's going to be fighting Gary Anton Russell in February on the Ryan card. Look out for him. Kenneth Sims, who just lost, Jermaine Ortiz, Elvis Rodriguez. I mean, it's really a lot of good fights, here. So he's talking about jumping up. Catterall been named the number one fighter for the WBO. Devin could be looking to get Lewis Crocker. So for the most part, what is Keyshawn trying to do? Is he trying to put himself in position with Barrios, Ryan, and Ben? Is he trying to put himself in position to get Rolando Rolly Romero? He said his next fight will be out the country, most likely in Saudi. You know, at the end of the day, going to welterweight, guess what? Same risk, more money. When you talking about Dev, Lewis Crocker, Barrios, Rolando Romero, Shaq Rom, Connor Ben, Ryan Garcia. I don't think Pacquiao really in the mix for real. Jack Catterall, and then when you go down here, very more just talented fighters. Garen Ty Russell, talented. T.O. could be moving up the welterweight. Sabrio, talented. So, yeah, for him, it's probably more of a calculated risk of just going to welterweight. He don't really care about the titles. Remember, he said that, and maybe it's just aligning himself with big fights. So I'm not mad at it. I mean, would I like to see him mix it up with Hitchison, Gary Anton Russell, and those guys? I mean, T.O. don't want to fight him, but guess what? T.O. might see him at welterweight. So it is what it is. It's strategic. I believe it is strategic for him. They want to go to welterweight, and it's like I said, it's a lot of low hanging fruit, but high risk at the junior welterweight division. A lot of these guys don't want to fight Gary Anton Russell. That's just what it is. PBC ain't been doing a great job getting behind them. They haven't. They haven't done a great job of really promoting him like that. So, but like I continue to say, Keyshawn, they probably thought long and hard about this. I heard what Bernie kind of said, was talking about read between the lines with him and Bomac. I don't know what the hell that meant, but for the most part, I just think I think that was a Jay Prince move. So we'll see. So Maybe, people might say, oh, just because him and, Shakun don't want to fight each other and shit. Like, could be. It could be. But is it disheartening seeing a lot of these guys, not want to be the best? I don't care about the titles, and I get that. A lot of politics and money being short and all that around here. I get it. Money gonna get a lot shorter than it is. They better pray that Turkey and them people don't pull that money up out of boxing. They better pray that don't happen. But yeah, I mean, shit, for him, shout out to him. Didn't really get to see the best of him at 140. Really didn't get to see the best of him at 135. He didn't stick around long enough to compete. And to be honest with you, I think Top Rank done with boxing. They released Troy Isley. You know what I'm saying? I think they really want to be done with Keyshawn Davis. They don't want shit to do with him after he fumbled that bag. I'll tell you that right now. They don't want shit to do with Keyshawn Davis after he fumbled that fucking bag in Norfolk. They don't have a TV network or nothing like that. They done with dog. They done with him. They done with him. They done with him. So right now, I think they was just gonna shelf him, starve him out. That's what I think they was gonna do to him. That's what I think they was gonna do to him. And then he signed with Jay Prince, and now he got a little bit of motion. But only time gonna tell. If he really learned, from his mistakes. For the most part, he had it all. New socks, new drawers. He had it all. He had it all. But yeah, I mean, like I said, if he just chasing money, is he chasing Dev? Is he chasing Ryan? Is he chasing Connor? Is he chasing Mario? If he chasing Rolando, Rolly Romero, that's the question. Who he chasing? That is the $1 million question. Who is he chasing? Who is he chasing? So that is the $1 million question. Who is he chasing? So that's what I want to know. Maybe a fight with Stayonis probably next in Saudi. That might make a lot of sense. So a fight with Stayonis in Saudi might make a lot of sense. He need to fight. Maybe Jack Catterall, who just got #1 for Devin Haney WBO belt. Maybe they do something there. He was one of the more active fighters in there. And now he one of the most least active fighters. Most people believe all because he didn't want to get in the ring with Edwin De Los Santos. Because he didn't want to get in the ring with Edwin De Los Santos. He didn't want to fight a puncher. These guys talk tough, but in reality, they not. I'm going to say it again and again. In reality, they not. Shit be sounding good, all that tough shit, but I think basically he swerved. Maybe he swerved junior welterweight because Shakur gonna stay there and ring. Maybe that might be what it is. If that's not the case, maybe it was a lot of, he talked all that shit about fighting Hitchens. And it's like, okay, fuck that. They ain't got the money I want. And these guys, they ain't done nothing to garner the money that they claiming they want. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link tree, find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Amazon, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Goodfella TV. Check out the Box News and Box Rumor playlist. Peace.